Hey, good afternoon, Phil. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Thank you so much again for your inquiry on our 2022 Toyota RAV4, the hybrid here in front of me, only 52,990 drive away with only 11,000 kilometres on there. As discussed, like I said, this whole video, I just sent you down south. Thought it'd make it a little bit easier for you to check the car out and all its sort of features and condition and everything like that. I'll go through the service history there for you too. Bit of an idea on us though, obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so we're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. So I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road. You can see we're literally jam-packed here at the moment, but our Toyota Lexus showrooms and up the hill there, service departments down the road there as well. And it means we get some absolutely awesome cars just like this RAV4. So like I said, we're lucky enough to turn over a bit over 200 cars a month, so they do go very, very quickly, but it means we get some absolutely awesome cars just like this one here. So as you can see, I've just given it a quick chamois because we've had some pretty awesome rain all day, so we finally got a dry spot, but no chips or cracks or anything through the windscreen there either. Looking very tidy as we come down the actual bonnet itself. Trying to be as picky as we possibly can for you, but very tidy over the actual bonnet. Try and get that on the sunlight so you can see as well. Just a very, very faint little stone chip there. Probably smaller than the tip of your pen sort of thing. And again, just a very, very light one just there as well. But otherwise, very clean across the front of the grille there. You also got all your front parking sensors across there as well. Again, just little tiny little ones, just those common ones that you always get in the front bumpers. Now I kicked these wheels out for you because I wanted you to see the tire treads there too, so pretty much brand new tyres in there. Also got the GX alloy wheels on this one, looking very tidy through there. And same thing, very clean across the actual plastics. And just that passenger side alloy for you as well. So can't really see any sort of markings or anything on that. It's just a little bit of dirt. But again, pretty much brand new tyres obviously with those kilometres. A little bit of dust there. So very... That's the roof. Like I said, all our cars we guarantee no write-offs, no flood damage, no hail damage or anything like that either. Now these windows aren't actually tinted either, that is just privacy glass, it's just darker glass. But we can do all the window tinting and everything in-house as well if that's something you want to check out. It's just a little bit of dust. So just through the inside of that door card. So obviously electric windows, sorry, the whole way around. Some awesome little trims. Looks like a tiny little scuff just there. I'd say someone's caught their shoe jumping in and out. But other than that, very tidy. Also got the floor mats, the genuine floor mats the whole way through. Very clean across the dash there too. And even across those seats. As you'd expect. Through the inside there. Obviously down those seats. But very tidy through here. So all your logbooks, manuals, everything's all on the inside here for you as well. So we've got the service history book here too. So obviously having done one service. So down in Townsville, Mike Carney. So full Toyota service history so far. So 2023 in March at 11,000 kilometres. So it wouldn't be due again until about 25,000 or March next year. So far perfect Toyota service history. Always a good thing. You will have cap price servicing left on this one as well. There's a little reminder there on the driver's side on the windscreen there too, which I'll show you. But very clean this side, so not too much to point out just yet. Child locks on both these rear doors, still the electric windows the whole way around there too. Just a tiny little sort of mark just there in the plastic, pretty faint though. It's very clean through this entry. And again, like I said, that genuine mats the whole way around to the back here. USBs in the back. Aircon vents obviously there as well, so good for the kiddies. Argument separator in the middle. Now you've got a 60-40 split with these guys, so you've got the little handle here that's going to roll that forward. So this is the 40% and that's the 60%, so that's all one piece there. So the actual child anchor point, so you've got one here, one there, and one on the back of that one as well. So it makes it nice and easy, and obviously when they are flat, you've got just about a flat space going right through to the back. So I'll leave that down just so you can see how much space is in the back when we get back there as well. But very tidy across the actual roof there too. Down the rear quarter, same thing, looking very well looked after. Fuel inlets obviously just here. I'll show you the release is for that inside once we jump in. But again, very tidy across these alloys. and pretty much brand new tyres in there as well. So obviously you've got rear parking sensors across the back here. Little tiny sort of bits of marks just on the on that rear bumper. Just those little luggage marks, the common ones that you do get. Pretty clean through the inside there, looking very good. There's rubbers and everything as well. So I'll try and get that on the right light just so you can see just a couple little minor sort of ones there. But other than that, very clean through the back here. You also get the spare tyre, tools and everything on the outside, jack in the middle there too. Little tie down points, so little anchor points there and there. And the corners down here as well. And of course a little accessory plug just there as well. You got that privacy shade here too. That one comes out, clips into place into these little guys, so it just keeps the sun off anything that's in the back. And like I said, you've got all those child anchor points there too. So 1, 2 and 3, if you go back there. But very clean. Close that up for you. Again, sort of nothing to show too much on the back tailgate here. Got a little reverse camera tucked in the back there. I'll show you all that once we jump in the car. That's just a little bit of dirt. And going down the driver's side here now. Again, just a little bit of dirt. A little tiny little mark just there. Bit of polish may clean that up, but it's all something we can look at. You just got to let us know. Same thing, just a little tiny mark just on that wheel here. Very clean otherwise. Through the inside here, again child locks on this door as well. Looking very tidy. Sort of struggling to show too much for you, which is probably a good thing. So again, like I said, you got those handles there. That simply folds forward, giving you that pretty much flat base in the back there. Just a tiny bit of an angle. And this one does pop out as well, so if you don't want to use that, that simply comes out of place or clips back in just like that, so nice and easy. But otherwise, again, just under those floor mats for you. Very clean through the inside here too. So finally just up to the driver's side door there now too. Looking very clean along the plastics down the bottom. Okay, just no, that's coming off of my finger. Again, very. This thing's so clean. That's it. So beauty of this as well. So 2 keys, 2 genuine keys with this one. So the central locking on both those guys. So that one works, and that one works as well. So perfect working batteries and those things. Always a good sign. So we'll jump on this one. We'll get it fired up in just a second. Master controls on the driver's side here, so all the window controls for all 4 windows, central locking, and of course your window locks there too, so stops the kiddies playing around with the windows. Left and right side of the car if you want to adjust the mirrors like that, and you've got a little power fold option there too, so you push that button, the mirrors are going to tuck in, give you that little bit extra space to get out of the car, and it protects those mirrors when you're at shopping centres and stuff like that, stops people bumping into them. Little tiny bits of scuffing just there, very faint, but it's just obviously being the driver's side, being the highest traffic area of the car. So you just get a little couple of scuffs and stuff like that. Same thing under the door, just very light in that plastic. You got a little height adjustment here, so short people like me, you can crank that right up, get a bit of height out of that seat, a bit better vision over the bonnet. But not too bad through the inside here. So we'll jump on in, start it up in just a second. So bonnet release is just there. So I'll pop that because I do want to show you under that as well. I've got the fuel release just there as well, so it's all electronic. You simply push that button. So I'm going to jump in. So to start him up, got to have the keys in the, obviously keys inside the car, foot on the brake, gives you a little reminder on the screen there just in case you're not sure. But foot on the brake to be able to push this one. And that is now running, that is turned on. So that's your hybrids, incredibly quiet. So we're going to close these ones up. Alright, so as it sits right now, 11,934 kilometres. No dash lights or anything like that. Only ones on there, of course, are just the handbrake one because I've got the handbrake on. And I'm obviously not wearing a seatbelt here either. So very nice and tidy through there, really nice and easy. You've got a couple of different display options up on the in the centre there that I can go through with you too. On the right hand side of the steering wheel though, we'll make our way across. So you've got all your safety side of things, so the cruise control options there, adaptive cruise control and your lane departure options through there. So as you push those, you'll see that little menu change. So depending on what you want to use, through your lane departure, everything like that. Turning on and off from up here as well. You jump between different radio stations on there, songs and everything like that from the steering wheel, so it's nice and easy to do while you're driving. And then of course on the left hand side here, We've got a bunch more menus down the bottom there too. So again, that lane departure, all your different personalization settings, what is playing on the radio, your different trip meters, average fuels, all your personalization stuff for all the blind spot monitors in the mirrors, all that kind of stuff, all operated through the inside up on the steering wheel here, nice and easy. Automatic setting for the wipers on the left hand side, automatic setting for the headlights on the right there too, and an automatic setting for the high beam down here too. So that'll basically turn on and off and do everything it needs to for you. You'll never have to touch them again. They're light sensitive, they'll pick up another car driving towards you and they'll turn on and off as they need to. Like I said, you've got a little reverse camera tucked in the back, so as soon as we chuck that in reverse, you can see that there. So physically, that is the back bar. So you never really should actually back into anything behind you. You got those sensors back there, so the closer we get to that Mustang behind us, the louder they're going to beep. Once we get up to this red line, it's going to be pretty much a flat tone. So real nice and easy, nice solid lines there. So every time you're actually reversing into a car park, you just line up those blue lines with the white ones, and you should be pretty much square every single time. So as we go to park, you got the main display here, so every time we push that home button, it's going to bring us to this one here every single time. So you can go, you get your 3 favorite sub menus, so we can jump straight into the sat nav. Operates just like your phone, it's all touchscreen and everything like that, very responsive, nice and easy, nice big buttons while you're driving. And then if we come back to that home page, you can jump straight into the music side of things, straight into your phone calls, all that kind of stuff as well. It makes it nice and easy for you. Otherwise, this little menu button there is going to bring you up to this one. This is probably the second most common one you use. We can jump straight into the Apple CarPlay. So if you plug in your phone through the USB, it's going to use the maps and phone calls and everything like that on your phone. It basically has a whole new screen that will come up once your phone's connected. So Androids will do the same thing. You just plug it in through your charging cord. So other than that, we come down the bottom. So hazard lights in the middle, of course. Aircon's all here, so fan speed, temperatures, totally independent. So the passenger side here can do it left side of the car. Driver's obviously the right side of the car, and obviously where you want them coming out of. That little USB that I was talking about, so for the Apple CarPlay and stuff like that, you can charge your phone through that, but it's also going to bring up all the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto options through that as well. A little accessory plugged on the bottom, electric handbrake down there too, eco, normal and sports mode, and of course your EV mode. So once you've got enough charge, you can just run it straight on the battery. Little cup holders through the middle, another couple USB ports on the inside there. Adjustable seat belts, drop down handles the whole way around, including the driver's side as well. On the inside of these, you obviously have the lights at the top there, all activated through the mirrors. Little sunny hole at the top, and then same thing up here as well, all activated through that one. Like I said, so not due for a service until about 25,000 kilometers, and you've got your little Toyota Service Advantage cap price servicing there as well. So still got a fair bit left on that, so always great news. I will leave this car running for 2 seconds because, like I said, I do want to show you under that bonnet before we finish up. Now that is beeping at me just to remind me that I got the keys in my hand, and we have forgotten to turn the car off, so it's just a little reminder because it is incredibly quiet and you can forget. But there is your motor through there, all the fluids at the back. Incredibly quiet. Back as well. And on through that inside of the bonnet there too. So super quiet engine there as well. You can see a little daytime running lights. So as soon as the car's on, these guys are going to be on as well. So they look good, but they're a safety feature there too. But mate, thank you so much, Phil, for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear feedback soon.